So what really right now is the situation on ground? I want to say good evening to Syed Istiaq Raza, who's the editor-in-chief of the GTV, and he's joining us on the broadcast live from Dhaka. Syed Saab, thank you so much for speaking to us on Republic here, sir. What is the latest? What is the latest ground situation? What can you tell us?
Thank you very much. I think the latest situation is uh, gradually improving, and police and other law enforcement agencies, as well as the political forces and the civil society people, all are giving their best efforts to quell the situation. And I will tell you, there were 32,000 pavilions of Durga Puja around the country. The incident took place in around 20 temples, particularly in Noakhali and Kumilla. Uh, and in all other areas, the situation was not bad as it is reported. But the last day of the puja was coincided with the Friday prayer, and some extremists actually took the advantage of the situation. And unfortunately, it happened unexpected. But around the country, all Bangladesh people are condemning this incident. But there are always some forces there, extremists, who would take the opportunity of any bad moment.
Now, when you say that, Syed Saab, help us understand, because people here looking at all these images are really concerned. These are horrifying images, sir. What do we know about the investigation so far?
So far, this is the second day of the incident, and the police have rounded up a number of criminals who are allegedly involved in the killings and attacking the temples as well as the pavilions. Investigations are going on, and we hope the culprits will be duly punished. But still, this is a very elementary situation. Situation is not 100% okay. There are efforts from government to quell the situation and bring the situation under control. But largely, I will say again that largely situation is calm and quiet.
Okay, Syed Saab, do stay on with us. I also want to get into the conversation. Dr. Salim Mahmood, he's the Secretary of Information and Research at the Central Executive Committee of the Bangladesh Awami League. He's joining us also on the broadcast from Dhaka. Dr. Salim, sir, good evening, and thank you for speaking to us on Republic. What can you tell us, sir? You visited one of the attack sites. What can you tell us of the ground situation?
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm at the moment not in Dhaka. I'm on the way from Noakhali to Dhaka. In the middle, I'm in Kumilla. Actually, we as a very high-powered team, comprising with our organizing secretary of the party, Mr. Abu Said Al Mahmoud Shapon. He's also whip in the parliament, and myself, information research secretary, and our finance and planning secretary, Wasika Khan. She's also chairman of the parliamentary standing committee. And we have also Mr. Sujitra Nondi, our relief and rehabilitation secretary. We all four rushed to the Noakhali. A good number of hooligans and miscreants, they attacked some of the temples in Noakhali, and that happened yesterday. And we have been sent by our leader of Bangladesh, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and her message is very clear that we have to show zero tolerance to any kind of communality, any kind of repression on any people belonging to any kind, any religion. And today we met all our political leaders in Noakhali, in the district level. We have talked to all the leaders from every tier. We have talked to the senior officials in the government, in the administration, in the law enforcement agency, in the intelligence services, and we have visited all the ransacked puja mandaps, the mandirs, our message is very clear that we will not accept any kind of atrocity, any kind of conspiracy like this, And what we are going to do, we have from the top level of the government, there is instruction on the administration to find out the criminals and to bring them into justice and to give signals to all the potential criminals in future. And at the very outset, I would like to share with you, basically, this is not a very traditional communal atrocity or communal attack. Basically, it is a political, ill-motivated political campaign by some of the political parties. Basically, they have, during the more than 1 decade in Bangladesh, they are trying to destabilize the government. This government is always supportive to the concept of secularism, which is one of the foundations of our constitution, our sovereignty, and our republic. And Bangladesh Awami League, as a political party, since the inception of our existence in late 40s as a political party, we have been practicing thoroughly the spirit of secularism, spirit of tolerance, spirit of coexistence, and we are always against any kind of extremism on the basis of religion and on other beliefs. And this is our findings, very serious findings, that actually our opposition political parties, especially the BNP, Jamaat, and other religious political parties, they are behind this. They are portraying, Bangladesh badly outside the country. And the main incident, the main conspiracy and atrocity that happened in Kumilla, that some of the criminals, they put the Holy Quran inside the Puja Mandap, and they intended to portray that the Hindi people have done this, which is not true. This is a conspiracy. And that was done by the BNP and Jamaat people, and which is manifested from their Facebook status. I can tell you, I can cite one name, Barrister Rumin Farhana. She's an MP from BNP and also an executive member of the Central Committee of BNP. Her Facebook status demonstrates that she was provocating the communal forces, and so that they attack on the Hindu community. Basically, this is a very nasty, notorious, civilized, uncivilized
Dr. Salim.
attempt to have recourse to communalism against Awami League.
Okay, if I may, sir, because, so many people today are all watching you. They've been watching this story, and, a lot of our reportage here on Republic, people are concerned. Even ISKCON, has spoken up, and they say they're really concerned about the safety of their devotees, about the safety of their temples, and the safety and well-being of everyone there right now. So what is it, if you can briefly tell us, that the investigations have told us so far about the identity of these attackers, and what is your message to the ISKCON, people, to the devotees? What would you want to say to them today?
Yes, actually, we have met the senior leaders and officials and members and devotees of ISKCON today several times, and they are very much satisfied with our initiative, with our intention, and with our actions. And we have instructed the local district magistrate, the deputy commissioner, the superintendent of police, and all other law enforcement agencies, and also the intelligence people to find out by tonight, because they have all the video footages. And now, by the time, we have also requested the ISKCON people and other Hindu community leaders to send the names, the suspected people, and also our intelligence people, officials, they have also collected the video footages. So by looking into the video clips, and they will be able to find out the criminals, and also we are looking into beyond the video clips, the criminals who might be behind the bar, who might be behind the screen. They will also be identified, and I can assure you, from the message and from the instruction from our leader, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, she is the last person in the world to accept and to endure this kind of notorious activities. And this is what happens during the last 2 days in Bangladesh. That is against the spirit of our constitution, against the spirit of our integrity, against the spirit of our sovereignty. Basically, their intention was to destabilize the success story of Bangladesh, to destabilize the government of Sheikh Hasina, and in order to portray her that Bangladesh is a failed state, blah blah blah, and will not let them be successful on this issue.
All right. Only for what if time, but Dr. Salim Mahmood and Syed Istiaq Raza. For the moment, gentlemen, thank you so much for speaking to us. We look forward to connecting with you again. And your message, I think, of safety and reassurance will go out loud. Thank you to both of you.